Hello, everyone. I'm Kerry. We're back at the Kickstart Your Business Summit, and we have so much going on. It's amazing. All kinds of free gifts for everybody. Make sure that you register using the QR code up in the top there. That's where you get all of the free gifts once you register. And then you'll hear our speakers talking about VIP gifts, which are incredible. We're talking about time spent with them coaching. We're talking about hours of training material, a sales program that's got 35 hours of content and worth $7,000. All of that is up there available for you when you register. So make sure that you go and do that. Right now, our next speaker coming up is going to show you how to be magnificent in your marketing, and you don't want to miss that. So you're going to want to stay tuned for that. We're going to get started in about 10 seconds. So grab yourself a glass of water and do a little stretch because we're about ready to go. All right, we're back with my awesome friend, Jennifer Robertson, who's been a member of CIBN for years, and we're just so thrilled to have her here with us. She's somebody that I go consult with when it has to do with marketing, and she's here to make your marketing magnificent. She's a social media management expert. She empowers small business owners who's been hustling for years, but find themselves short on time or fresh ideas for their online presence. So if you're ready to elevate your brand, Jennifer makes it easy. Put your hands together for the awesome and the amazing Jennifer Robertson.
Thank you, Kerry. Thank you so much. I'm super excited for my presentation today and for what I get to share with you.
Awesome. Well, I am too. I can't wait to see what you have for us. So go ahead and take it away.
All right. As Kerry mentioned, I like to make your marketing magnificent. So that's what we're here to do today. And I have some marketing strategies and systems to help you do that. So I'm an entrepreneur just like you. I'm here today to show you how to make your marketing magnificent. I started my business as a virtual assistant, but I was doing many different things, and I wanted to niche down and work smarter, not harder. I always say, work smarter, not harder. What I soon realized that much like myself, people either found marketing to be overwhelming or it was something they didn't put any effort into. I heard a lot of people saying, where do I start? I didn't know that. And I felt a calling to share my knowledge and empower others in doing their marketing. I got excited to help people and show them what can be done, and for the most part, at a very low cost. I'm here to tell you that marketing doesn't have to be daunting or scary, that it can even be a little fun, especially when it comes to marketing through social media. So you didn't start your business to spend 15 hours a week on social media, did you? Do you feel overwhelmed, maybe inconsistent, unsure that it's even working? Have you ever felt this way? Well, in the next 25 minutes, I'm going to give you 3 core systems, not busy work, that will bring clarity, consistency, and yes, even fun back into your marketing. Doesn't that sound nice? Social media should no longer be considered a hobby. For a business, it's actually a must-have when it comes to marketing. Over 61% of the global population is active on social media. It's a piece of the pie, I like to say. This is where the world does business nowadays. You don't need all 5.7 billion users to see you, but you do need the ones who are actively looking for you. We call them your ideal audience. Did you know that the average person spends over 2 hours every day scrolling, searching, and commenting in social media? Your audience is online right now. If you post 2 times a week, you have 2 shots at catching these 2 hours and 24 minutes of those people scrolling. This is why consistency matters. With socials, your focus should be on transparency and values. It's a fact that 89% of consumers stay loyal to brands that share their values. And get this, 94% are more likely to be loyal to a brand with complete transparency. Social media is your transparency window. It's where they vet you. If they can't find you, they can't trust you. This links directly to your pillar 2, the human connection, which I will explain to you shortly. So keep this in mind. Here are a few more facts for you as to why you should be on social media. 81% of consumers say seeing something on social media compels them to make a spontaneous purchase. And 78% prefer to learn about a new product through a short video. This isn't just about fun. This is about revenue. Stop viewing social media as a chore. View it as your number one spot for impulsive, high-intent purchases. This justifies your planning and time, and why not do more quick videos? Did you know that it takes 5 to 7 impressions for someone to remember a brand? Consistent branding across all your posts can increase revenue by up to 23%. This is why consistency is so important, and having a strong brand is also important. But you will hear me talk a lot more about consistency. Anytime I talk about marketing, I talk about consistency. Thankfully, we have Canva to help us with both our branding and consistency. I fell in love with Canva the moment it was introduced to me. I can't draw to save my life, but I'm a creative. And so I love how easy it is for me to set up my brands, my colors, my fonts, all already set up in Canva. I can make some templates and voila, all the hard work is done for me. Just think of those Canva templates as a simple way to become your 23% revenue cheat sheet. All right, let's get into the system. So, system number 1, the power of 3. We're going to talk about the 3 content pillars. Now, I can help you stop guessing what to post. Pretty easy. It's the guessing that leads us to feel overwhelmed. Did you know that? When you have a plan, you can execute the plan and move forward. It's all in the plan, I promise you. All right. Next slide. Okay, let's go. Okay, pause, cut. All right, let's talk about pillar 1, the value vault. This is the give pillar. You are the expert in your business or product, so stop holding back on all that good stuff. This is where you can help with your customer or ideal audience, as I call their pain points. Your audience comes to you to solve a specific problem. Provide us with your knowledge and solutions. It proves that you know your stuff before they even buy from you. You are the expert. Show it. Content ideas would be tutorials, quick tips, myth busting, industry news, or checklists, just to name a few. You could do a list of the 3 biggest problems your ideal client has and use those in your next 3 posts. Pillar 2. Pillar 2, the human connection. This is where you engage. This is the relate pillar. Most sales are made on trust, not features. This pillar is about showing the face, the values, and the why behind the business so the client feels like they know you. You must have heard the term that people buy from those they know, like, and trust. This is where you build that trust factor. People buy from people. If they don't know who you are or what you stand for, you're just another logo. Let people get to know you, why you do what you do. I'm not talking about posting what you had for dinner last night. There's enough people online to do that. But be real, be you. You could give some behind the scenes glimpses of what you do or sell. Share some stories, maybe your company values. How about sharing some responses to common customer questions? It's about showing the CEO mindset, not the CEO lunch. Share one personal story or belief that relates to your business philosophy. How about that for your next post? Pillar 3. Okay, pillar 3. This is the ask pillar. You can't be shy about promoting what you offer, but the promotion must be crystal clear. A confused mind says, no. Make it impossible for them to misunderstand what you're selling and how to get it. It should feel like a natural next step, not a jarring commercial break. It's vital, but it shouldn't dominate your feed. Aim for 20 to 30% of your content. If you try to convert every post, you lose the trust we talked about in slide 7. You're not just selling, you're showing the solution to the problems you address in pillar 1. So for these minimal posts, you will share what it is, who it's for, and a single step on how to buy it. This is where you can share some testimonials, talk about client results, before and afters. People love before and afters. Do a service deep dive. How about FAQs about buying? And this is where you post about time-sensitive offers. Last sale, last chance. Remember, when you promote, you must include 3 things: what it is, who it's for, and the single step on how to buy it. System 2. Now we're going to talk about consistency, my favorite word. This is the batching hack. Let's talk about batching. If you just dedicated 1 hour, 1 day a week, to planning all content for the next week or the next month even, wouldn't that take away some of the worry about being consistent in your content? This is the planning part. Treat this batching hour like a meeting with your best client, because it is. It's a meeting with your future self. Who needs content? Thinking about it this way will make you do it, not put it off for another important meeting. We all have the same 24 hours in a day, so planning them is what makes the work get done, and it relieves the stress. This is also necessary because we don't always feel inspired to doing content, so you can't rely on creating it when you feel like it. Trust me, I know. That never works. The key here is to have a plan, then do the plan. And you sit down, you do your content creation. When you've regularly set aside the time to do so, then it'll become a habit. And guess what? You get to celebrate, because celebrating makes it feel worth it. So dedicate the time, commit to that time like it's an important meeting, and then celebrate. We all need more celebration in our lives. So let it be when you got your work done. Okay, batching. There are some tools that can help. Personally, right now, I use a Google Sheet, mainly because I like to have a record of what I've done over the years. I have a month sheet for each month, and I like to create the content and the imagery and put it on the sheet before I put it into a scheduler. I do use a content scheduler. Also, because I can share it with my clients for their approvals, I use the same system for me as I use for my clients. With having a spreadsheet, you can go back a certain season or time frame and repost something that you've already done. Yes, you can. Did you know that you can repost past content? What an easy way to bring forward some content and not have to stress about what to think. You can repost what you did 6 or 8 months ago, or take one of the great posts you did for a carousel. So a carousel, there's a static post, which is one image, and then a carousel is a number of images, and then a reel is a video. So you can also take one of your carousel posts and then break it up and do individual posts from what you talked about in the carousel and make 5 different posts. Again, like I say, work smarter, not harder. So I also have a content calendar that I can send you with a whole year's worth of ideas. Just send me an email and I'll send a copy out to you. For those that are here listening, I have a free content prompts handout for you as my free gift, and I'll talk about the VIP gift at the end. All right, then we have some scheduling tools. Each platform has their own, so you can use a third party like Agorapulse or Publer. Personally, I use Publer. I find it really good price-wise and really easy to use. So they're not as expensive as some other tools. You can get really expensive tools, so be careful. Just take a look at what's out there, do your homework, and use a tool that works for you. All right. Let's talk about system number 3, fun and effectiveness. We call this the call to action rule. Every post needs a clear, fun, and easy call to action. Don't just post and walk away. Ask them to do something. Okay, again, this is not asking for a sale. There's a difference. For example, your educational post can ask them to check out your website, or for more information, go to this blog, or even hit heart if you agree, drop your favorite emoji below. This is where you're trying to build that engagement. So you're asking them to make comment or do something or go somewhere, not selling. The intention here is to promote communication. You need to be active in your accounts for the sake of the algorithms. Think of the algorithm not as a big scary monster, which some people do, but it's not. It's more like a mail carrier, and it rewards you for communication. So you can't just post and walk away. Sorry. This should be done intentionally and can still be fun. If you find you get carried away and you're down a rabbit hole and 10 or 15 minutes turns into 2 or 3 hours, well, we can help you with that as well. What you can do is just set an alarm for 5 to 10 minutes if needed. That's your time to be a guest in your own posts, okay? You go in, you comment back on those that have commented on your post, you find other posts to reply and comment on. Be human, engage, talk to other people in there. And just like I say, literally set a timer and do it with intention. This is where the fun and happy vibes come out. Okay, this tells the platform that you are active in the account and they will reward you for that, which means more eyeballs and more people seeing your product or service, which, ta-da, is marketing. So to make the call to action easy for you, let's set up another rule. Just a few simple, easy rules, okay? We will call this the 80-20 rule, so that you know you are keeping a balance between selling and sharing. Remember I talked about saying comment below, hit heart if you agree. Those are called CTAs, or calls to action. But remember, I said not all call to actions are selling, okay? There's a difference. A CTA isn't always a sales pitch, but for 20% of your posts, you can attach an actual sales pitch. Buy now, item on sale, get yours now. So always have a call to action, but with the 80-20 rule, 20% of that is going to say buy now, and the rest are going to be your fun, value-added call to actions where you're promoting engagement. Okay, so let's recap the 3 systems here. We've got your 3 pillars, the pillars for your clarity. Then you've got your batch creating posts, which is your consistency. Then for fun and effectiveness, you have your CTA, or your call to action. Pillars, batching, call to action. Woohoo! Easy peasy, right? So now you have a few tools at your fingertips. I would like to let you know that at My Marketing Maven, our goal is to empower you for magnificent marketing. We have 2 ways to do that. We have the magnificent management, which is the hands-free hive, I like to call it. If you say you don't have that extra hour to book in your calendar each week for batching, if you are totally lacking time, I think they call that the 15-hour day problem. This is your hands-free hive. This service is where we create the monthly copy and images for you, which are done with your ideal audience in mind. It's branded in your colors, your tone of voice, and we provide monthly questions for content and approval meetings prior to scheduling, which we also do. So this saves you precious time, giving you back time in your day, turnkey, hand it over to the hands-free hive, and we can take care of all your marketing for you in social media. Then we have, which I'm really excited to share with you, the Maven Marketing Magic Membership. I know it's a mouthful, but it's so fun to say. I will be launching next week the 3-tiered level membership. And this is where we will include, I'll be holding weekly classes where you'll get 10 to 15 minutes of tips and tutorials, and then we'll work together on something specific to do with your marketing. I have a fun AI tool called the GenBot, and the GenBot is specifically trained in marketing. It's not like every other generic AI out there. It is specifically trained to help you with creating content, coming up with ideas, and it even gives you prompts to put in Canva so that you can easily work around Canva and use that tool to better your imagery. So the Maven Marketing Magic membership is part classroom, part strategy lab, and part cheer squad, because I love to cheer you on. The monthly membership will have 3 different levels available to you. The first includes, as I talked about, the weekly how-to class for tips and tricks, my fancy new GenBot for AI prompts, and a private Facebook group. You have the opportunity, should you wish, to join us as founding members before the price goes up. So please check out my website and book a consultation call with me for more information. So thank you very much for listening to my presentation. I appreciate you for your time. I love to give time back when it comes to marketing and social media. So please do book a free 15-minute call with me. And it's not a sales pitch. It'll just be like a social media GPS where we can go through your marketing and find out what you need for your specific business, whether it be the Hive and hands-free or the done with you marketing cheer squad for the membership. So thank you, CIBN. Thank you, Kerry, for this opportunity. I also appreciate you and wish you all magnificent marketing.
Awesome. So super happy to, hear all of your things that you're doing, your new marketing Maven program, all the stuff that people can do, the membership. That's amazing. So cool to see, all of that being presented by you and the growth in your business. My gosh, this has just been amazing to watch. So anyways, guys, you have those links and stuff that are over to in the picture there that you can actually look up. So go ahead and pause the video and do that. And I'm just going to give you a second so you can do that, or get out your phone and take a screenshot of it so you can come back to it later. That's also a good idea. And then I'm just going to come here and just talk for a minute with Jen. Jen, I want to put up the QR code again to register for the summit, so you get all the gifts from the speakers and stuff. And I know that you had a gift as well, Jen. What was your gift for today for everybody?
Yes, I said, I'll talk about that at the end and then forgot. So my freebie for everybody is the content prompts handout, where I give you, I think it's 99 different prompts to start you thinking about what to write for your content, keeping in line with the 3 pillars. And then for my VIP gift, I will be offering 3 templates that I can create for you in Canva with your branded images, your logo, your colors, your fonts. as a gift that you can use over and over again. I will teach you how to update that with your different images and content. So 3 branded templates in Canva. So.
Awesome. All right, 3 branded templates in Canva is worth the $97 for the VP right there, because that would generally be a few $100s at least to get that done, even on Fiverr. so that's awesome. So okay, guys. So how do you get that? Well, you register for the summit up above, and then the VIP gift opportunity pops up after that. So that's how you grab that. Want to tell you guys, stay tuned for the next speaker. We've got lots more coming up, more gifts, more VIP gifts, great content, lots of people talking about how to kickstart your business in 2026. So you're not going to want to miss a thing. Stay tuned and please subscribe. Thank you, Jen, for being here with us today. And that was an awesome presentation. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Kerry.